welcome to the very last episode of Confessions with Lo for this year. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. So we're gonna get right into it. Our good friend, I don't know if she ever wants me to say her name, but she always comments whenever I read her stuff. I don't know if she ever wants me to say her name, so I'm not gonna say it. Like, unless y'all specifically say, like, Lo, you can say my name or my fake name will be, I'm not gonna say your name. But tell me if you ever want to send another one, because I know you send it a lot. Tell me if you are okay with me saying your name. So she said, the title of this is He Was Too Comfortable. This is a short one. She said, hey Lo, you know I love you, girl, and I love you too. So I'll save the speech that you hear too often, LOL. So recently, I broke up with my ex of almost 2 years because he was way too comfortable being broke and struggling. He hadn't had a job for 6 months, and my mom was paying the bills to help us because I was in school. I would always defend him because he would tell me he was trying, but after a while, I got fed the fuck up. Every month, I was stressing out about bills, and he would just play the game without a care in the world. It felt like I was in it by myself. So guess what? I became by myself, LOL. I know that he's telling the story like I'm the villain, but that's not my business. If you want a specific story from our relationship, let me know because I have plenty. By the way, I sent a photo of me. I know how you look, friend, because we always be talking on Instagram. Please send in more stories about bum, because what do you mean all you do is play the game all day, you ain't had a job in 6 months and you staying in my shit for free? Yeah, next. Can't do it, cannot do it. But yeah, send in another confession about y'all relationship. I would love to read it. Okay, this one says, these Florida ninjas are different. So she said, hey girl, how you doing? I'm good. She said, I love your channel. You are my YouTube bestie for real. We are best friends. We are best friends. A little background for this story. Okay, so my name is Slim. She said, I don't care if you use my name. I'm from Georgia, but grew up back and forth from Orlando and ATL. I moved around a lot, so I would change schools like every year. I ended up going to BC and South Carolina on a basketball school. Benedict? Is BC Benedict College? Please tell me I'm not tripping. Yeah, BC. I'm trying to think of other schools in South Carolina. That gotta be Benedict, I think. Tell me, correct me if I'm wrong. After I graduated, a shit show. If you are talking about Benedict, yeah, it is a shit show. It's very, very, very ghetto. I was in a 4-year relationship with this one dude. More stories on his ass coming. Please send them in. If this is from, please tell me this is Benedict, please, because I just got a little excited because they get down at that school. Okay. She said, we have been dating since 11th grade year in high school, but we split up and I ended up moving back to Orlando. She's not kidding about that name, please. Especially if you live on the west side, please. I decided it was time for me to get back outside, LOL, and I have been kind of disgusted with ninjas lately. They just turned me off because I had been through so much BS. And I felt like dudes were trying to rush into the boyfriend-girlfriend stuff just to hit. That's facts. I just didn't even want a nigga look at my way for real. Like, just the idea of dudes trying to link made me sick. But as the time progressed, I slowly got back out there. I was standing in line at the food court one day and I saw this girl I used to go to school with. We had a quick little catching up session. I noticed as we're talking, she would pause and make these confused faces and looking at whatever was behind me. Mind you, I'm facing her, so I can't see what she's looking at. So I asked her if she's okay. She's like, oh, nah, girl, I'm good. This dude behind you keep looking over here and I'm trying to figure out who he pointing at. He was trying to tell her to get my attention, so he was pointing at her basically to get me to turn around. So I look and he started rubbing his facial hair and licking his lips. Next. What do you mean licking your lips? That, I don't know if guys think like that's attractive or like that's doing something that's sexy. To me, that, please keep it. Making that light skin face. Mind you, he's a good distance away at a different food place. In my head, I'm like, this nigga can't be serious. This is not a 90s music video, LOL. Why is he over there swaying from side to side, checking me out? I looked and I turned back around. I was high and I had the munchies. I didn't have time to be entertaining somebody's son. Your girl just trying to eat. So me and the girl continue talking and waiting on our food. She leaves and he finally comes walking over. He was alright looking. He was cute, but he wasn't fine. He was giving hood nigga though, and that's not really my type, LOL, but that's okay. I wasn't trying to marry the man. He had the free form dress going on. The only person that I will accept that from is Jermaine Lamar Cole, okay? Please, put him up, take him out, cut him off. So we start talking and everything's good. He had decent conversation, but he was definitely giving real hood Florida boy, LOL. He introduced himself. We gonna give him the name Sugar. You'll see why. Oh God. Hold on, I lost my place. He asked me what I was doing at the mall, complimented me, etc. Fast forward, we exchanged numbers. Why Sugar texted and called me before I could even get to my car good? Like, damn, I know niggas done got hip to us giving fake numbers, so I understood the initial call. Cause I'm good for giving a fake number, LOL, but damn, 3 text messages in less than 5 minutes, if that's not a big red flag, I don't know what is. I thought I might just be over exaggerating, so I let it slide. So we get to texting for like a week or so, then he wanted to FaceTime. I noticed he was always in the same little spot every time we was on FaceTime. He was never walking through the house or in the car, always in the dark little same spot. I told my homegirl that I think it's something wrong with him. She told me I needed to loosen up. Everybody not gonna be a triathlete like my ex, and reminded me that it's a new generation of niggas. Everybody is different and I should get to know him and get back out there. I had to ask him those 3 questions off rip. You got kids, you got a girlfriend, wife, or fiance, and you got somebody who thinks that they're your girlfriend or wife. LOL, you can never be too careful. You also need to, you forgot to ask, do you have a boyfriend? Because if y'all haven't seen that one story time about how I found out one of my ex-boyfriends was gay, you got throw that out there too. I'm not even trying to be offensive, but do you have a boyfriend too? Okay, you gotta cross all the bases at this point. Dang, I lost my place again. Hold on. You can never be too careful fooling with dudes these days. You gotta be real thorough. So we talking every day, texting, calling, etc. One day we were on FaceTime and he started trying to talk freaky. I was playing my role, LOL, because I just wanted to see what he was gonna say. He was talking about pleasing me orally. So my eyes get big like, that don't sound too bad. But I noticed he was focusing on oral stuff. In other words, he wasn't mentioning anything about sticking it in or anything. That was kind of weird to me, but I brushed it off. I figured he was going to show me versus telling me about it. So we stayed communicating, time passes, and we just cooling. He texts good morning every day. He was persistent, a little too persistent for me, LOL. So one day he finally showed his bum ass nigga card. He called and asked what I was doing. I told him I was just home chilling because I was off that day. He gonna fix his lips to ask me, can I get him a black and mild? A black and mild? Don't those shits cost like 2 cents? Don't those shits cost like $2 or something? All the real smokers, please stand up and tell me. Aren't black and milds like $1? Less than 5. It got to be less than 5. She said one stinking ass black and mild from the store and bring it to him. I don't know why that turned me off so much. He would have been blocked. He would not have even got black and mild out completely. It would have been black and beep, 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 blocked. What? I don't really care for blacks, to be honest. I mean, my daddy smoked them and a few of my friends, but they ain't never asked me to get into it and bring it to them. The fuck? LOL. So I was like, huh? What you mean? Heavy on the what you mean. He said, you know I'm on house arrest. I can only go to work and back home. In my mind, I'm like, did this man just say house arrest? Ain't no way. How you at the mall and no house arrest? Right. All kind of stuff running through my mind. He interrupted my thought process when he asked me to buy a black and a soda for him and he'll pay me back when he get paid. I was like, yeah, sir, your ass is grass. I made up an excuse to get off the phone and told him I had a family emergency. My slow behind acting like I'm calling out for work. Anyways, this is this is getting too long, so I'm gonna jump to why his name is Sugar. No, it's not getting too long. We need all the details. So he started having a conversation with himself in our text thread because I was not responding. So next thing I know, I start getting videos back to back to back and pictures. I just let it ring till I seen the message and it said, Slim, are you into anal? Girl, my soul left my fucking body. Why did this man send me video? Wait. Can I say this on YouTube without it getting flagged? This man sent our good friend Slim videos of him having fun with his oh my. Yeah, you read that right. Playing in his hole. Having a fucking field day. This man had a video of him sitting bare ass in a squatting position over a... Hold on. I have to check myself to say it in a way that I can put it on YouTube. Squatting over a 40-ounce Colt 45 bottle. What he was doing over that bottle, do what you will with your imagination, use your context clues, use your discernment, right? She said, I was behooved, flabbergasted, astonished, bewildered, all of the above. Literally all of the above. You forgot to throw in disgusted. Then he had a picture of, okay, friend, hold on, because this is getting too descriptive, and you just talking to me at this point. Just, y'all know, just, he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot, like spreading cheeks. Another video of him basically sitting under the sink faucet, running water in his, and another of him, okay, this is too descriptive. Girl, I was disgusted. After he realized I didn't respond, he then proceeded to send me a shrimp pic. He had a damn mirror penis. I had never seen something so small in my life. I'm willing to put that up against Sean. I'm willing to put that shrimp up against Sean, because I promise you, ain't nobody... Okay, never mind. This is not about me. What she say? I was like, damn, did he even try to get it up? But hell, it wasn't even big enough to do shit, even if it did get up. After that, he said his thing is kind of small, so that's why he do what he do, blah, blah, blah. When I tell you I blocked his ass so fast, never in my life have I ever been so disrespected. Because what made him think that was okay? Right. Unsolicited at that. I'm disgusted. Did he think it was going to turn me on? Why would he ask me if I was into as if I would ever go anywhere near his. Oh, he's into paying. Can I say that on YouTube? I might gotta bleep that out. Never mind. My God. Like, be so fucking for real. That was my first experience in Orlando, back outside, and this is what I get. Laugh my ass off. Let me know if you want another story time. I've had a lot of crazy stories about these Florida dudes, and I got the receipts, but I don't want to traumatize you like that. Friend, don't send those receipts. You can send other receipts in the next stories that you finna send, because you finna send some more confessions, because I want to read some more, and I need to know some more. Don't send me those receipts, though. You go ahead and keep them in the vault. Wow, I feel like we have not had a shocking confession like that in a long while. So hey y'all, because it's always the first or the second one. It never fails. It literally never fails. So I'm excited to see what y'all gonna have to say about that one in the comments. Because my God, what do you mean? Do I like what? He forgot to say, do you like doing that? To me, would you like doing that? To me. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. And just Orlando, like, I damn near wanna, like, tell you to tell me like who it is, because like I'm in Orlando, you was in Orlando. Like, what if we know like the same people? That's messy. Is that messy? DM me. Is that messy? Sending in more confessions, friend. Hit me in the DMs. We got to talk about some things. That was a lot. Thank you for sending that in though. Okay, and here is the last one that we're gonna do. So this one says, confession, he dogged me out. So she said, hey Lo, I love your story times and I would love to share a crazy one. A little backstory. So I met this individual when I just turned 19. I hadn't met a guy. Wait, did I read the, oh yeah, I was gonna say, did I read the title? I did. So I met this individual when I had just turned 19. I hadn't met a guy I genuinely liked, nor ever met a guy ever in person because I was way too shy. This guy messaged me from a fake account. What a loser. He was asking me where I was from and my age. I was confused at first because, sorry, a fake account? Anyway, when he realized he wasn't getting anywhere with that, he requested me from his real account. Mind you, I had told him I was from a different city because I thought it was someone from my city, thinking, oh, why else would anyone message me from a fake account? He ended up being really fine. She put really in all caps. So I couldn't let that man get away. I checked his highlights and saw some older boys from my city. So I messaged him like, I'm from the same city as your friends. At this point, he had told me he was from the neighboring county. I think you meant county. You put country, but I think you meant county. And he didn't speak, oh, maybe you did mean country. Neighboring country, and he didn't speak my language. So we communicated in English. Also, he had lived 5 minutes away from me for months. Fast forward a few months, we saw each other every Sunday, and I was thinking he was gonna stay in my city forever. Dumb girl. When he decided to go back home, he ended up not telling me and just being so mean to me. He would call me boring for not wanting him to touch. He would call me boring for not wanting him to touch me and not wanting to send nudes when he was out with his friends. At this point, I was in love, so it really hurt me and I could cry about it. I would cry about it. He ends up blocking me later, and that was that. What? Guys are so weird, because what the fuck? Okay, so she said, now here's the story. Fast forward to September of the same year. About 3 months later, he reaches out and we pick up from where we left off. In the beginning, I was very rude and would just be all over mean, and he just took it and still communicated normally. At first, he broke up with me because he didn't want to do long distance, but we ended up doing that for 11 months. What a joke. In July, for his birthday, he comes back to celebrate with his friends from my city. They went to Germany, and I wasn't in the country at this point. When he came back to my city a few days later, I came back a few days after them. We saw each other regularly, and I started falling in love with him all over again. However, once a week, I would cry about the heartbreak. I wasn't over it, and I would just hate him that whole day. Unfortunately for him, the day we saw each other was the day I was angry, so I went, oh, when are you going to get out of my life then? He got really upset and was like, I'll leave right now, being all serious and shit. When I realized that, I was like, nuh-uh, never that. So we argued back and forth till he said, if anyone else had said that to me, I would have, because it was you. But because it's you, I won't leave. So I was like, okay, cool. So, okay, so it's giving like, okay, like you're not over like what he did in the past. And I don't think that's healthy. So the next day, I fly out for my holiday. I love how people who not from America say like holiday instead of vacation. I love that so much. I went on my holiday, flew out for my holiday, and he completely stopped communicating, which was weird because we speak every day. I let it slide for 5 days till I messaged him asking what's up, and he brushed it off and started communicating again. So Friday morning, I came back to town and I was preparing for my sister's best friend's wedding. So I got to the wedding that night, and in the beginning of the wedding, I run into a friend that I hadn't spoken to for months. No small talk at all. She just goes straight to business, asking me, are you still dating Liar? I was confused, so I said, yeah. Looking at her a little sus. Her face kind of screwed up, so I gave her a confused look. And then she goes, oh, well, last Friday he picked up Slut from a wedding. That's the same night I saw him. Mind you, Slut is a ran-through girl from my city that he knows about, and she's someone who has tried to reach out to him numerous times despite the fact that Liar's cousin is her ex-boyfriend of years. And Slut even told one of my close friends that she really wants him, knowing he's been my man and the cousin of her ex. I also know my friend has no mutual friends with Slut, so I asked her, how do you know? And my friend goes, I can't tell you who told me. I was really hurt and upset by this. You're supposed to be my friend. I walked away and went straight to my messages and ended up cussing him out immediately. I called him a hoe-ass nigga and that I hope he dies. I wrote a lot. I just can't remember what else I said, and then I blocked him. I cried when I went home, and I shed one single tear in the morning. After that, I was good. I wasn't upset or anything for the next 2 weeks. Mind you, I never saw his response. He later told me that he had cussed me back, and he's so glad that I blocked him because he didn't want me to read what he said. Like, what? I've been the sweetest, most loyal girlfriend. There's nothing you could get on me for, weirdo. So he ends up messaging me 2 weeks later and explaining, oh, she messaged me and was like, let's link, and Ugly, his friend, said, I want to her. So me and him linked her and her friend. I replied okay and left it at that. Mind you, at this point I had no idea who knows who this girl is and who else knows about the situation. I was too embarrassed to even retell the story to my friends. I'll do a part 2 soon because it gets crazier. Yeah, I need you to go ahead and send in that part 2, because what does he mean his friend wanted to like link with her and then they just linked her and her friend? I really feel like he probably humped her. Yeah, I need you to send in a part 2. That was insane. And he was giving narcissist, actually, because yeah, that just wasn't a healthy situation. I'm glad y'all not together no more, for real. Wow. Okay, I'm so sad that, should I read another one? I don't want to. Should I just save these next 3 for the new year? I think I could just save the next 3 for the new year. So if y'all ever want to send in a confession, y'all know exactly where to find the email. If you need help, just go to the description box, send me an email there at that email address, and we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about you in the comments. So again, thank y'all so much for such an amazing year. I'm so happy to have started this segment. I feel like I know so much about y'all lives. Like, I know so much business. I love it. I'll never tell. I'll never expose real identities. It's me and you to the end. I love y'all so much. Whatever you do for the new year, please be safe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, make sure you are subscribed, and I'm gonna see y'all next year for 2 brand new videos. Bye y'all.